Whenever the cleric hands you a
No, I
sword,
hope he gets a mechanical steel.
it's just a. He said you'll know what to do with this sword later. So
Okay.
Whoever. It's not magical. It's needed for something. It's needed
You
to
use
get
sword,
through a
you
door.
need it.
Okay.
So you'll figure that part out.
I am not well versed in swordplay.
I guess wrong. Okay.
Yay.
The universe in soundplay.
I am.
Well, anyway, you're in the catacombs. You know, the walls are made with like the layers of, skulls, layers of bones. And it's really smooth, actually, up to a point. At least the sanctified area of Torm is. And anyway, eventually you get to he opens the door. That's the combination lock, essentially the moon's phases, like he did with that one thing. And by the way, it's one way, so you're gonna have to knock really loudly because it's a stone wall if you want that back in. He said he'd wait, or he'd have the paladin wait for you if he needed to, but after this point, it's not sanctified, so you gotta watch out. It's this area was all nice and organized. Now it's more cavernous. When I say there's thousands of probably people here or buried here, there are. Over probably 500 years, there's been wars through the mountain paths around here. That's where they mostly came from. Plague, essentially, but that really didn't add to it. Anyway, the piles of skulls are not organized anymore. They're not walls. They're mostly just cavernous areas.
Packed in.
They're just like piles almost, Not all of them. And you can go multiple ways, but he told you to follow the little black tiles, which have the Torm symbols on them, that way, and which is the left wall, essentially. But it leads you so you don't get lost.
Follow the Black Tile Road.
You can always explore this area later if you can get back in. Most doors go one way, though. For security reasons. Of course.
Everything should go both ways.
It's relatively dark there.
That's what my chameleon said.
Oh, I see.
That's what's
It's relatively dark. Why I didn't notice.
It's very dark. You're not here yet. As you go into a sort of a large cavernous tube, you're in large cavernous areas as you're walking through, but they had ceilings up to 100 feet on those as you go down. So you're going under. It's not that long. You're under town. You're going this way.
Do these caverns look natural or do they look like man-made?
Volcanic, probably at one time, but
Lava tubes.
nothing. Yes,
Okay.
probably, but they've been warmed by water.
Kind of rain nose day.
Bad. If somebody outside, I guess, was doing something like the last couple days at around 4 o'clock, my sinuses just start going nuts. I think somebody in my neighborhood is like
The current passageway
doing something outside that's giving me
has large carved heads as you go through it, and there's piles of skull around them, but these are carved. There are various deities that you do not. Well, you could recognize them if you cared, but and this passageway goes like this, curves, snakes a bit, and you approach a cavernous area. See that X?
Yes.
That is an entrance. That's like an archway there.
Okay.
That's where you are right now.
Here, set.
It is dark as hell, but
Here, and he said
unless
this
you
on
have
the corner.
light. And unless you have dark vision, some of you are warlocks. I think almost all of you are warlocks somehow. And if you're not, you will be eventually.
I don't remember if I had bird or not. I think it got shot, didn't it?
Yeah, but then we had a long rest and you said you were going to resummon.
Right. Okay.
We're not at level 3
That's-
right now, right?
You are level 3.
We're level 3.
Didn't you level your guy up?
We're level 3? Oh, yeah, level 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
Level 3. Yeah,
We
yeah.
leveled up last
Did you
session.
level
I
up?
We
believe.
leveled up last session.
I don't recall that.
I'll give it a second.
You should get, technically, you'll get more spell slots and more points on your base form.
Where? Yeah, no, right.
As you approach the archway, there are runes above it. You can read them. They are, if you feel like it.
Someone should read
Is
those.
this something we got to roll to read?
History. They seem to be an old common.
Oh, something's in my eye. I can't make it out.
It says treasure in here, run.
Nat 20.
So I run in towards the treasure.
Yes.
You got nat 20.
Oh yeah, yeah. Last vestige of Torm. The dead three are not your friends. And that's it.
Last vestige of Torm, the dead three are not your friends?
That's right. That's what it says. The dead three are not your compatriots. Essentially, it kind of translates to friend or compatriot.
I'm looking to see if any of you look dead.
So by the way, this is Matt
The
Levy.
dead-
I kind of do.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
This is Matt Levy Kieran.
Okay.
It's a pyramid. But the dead three are Bane, Baal, and Merkel.
Yep.
Bane is the god of war, or tyranny, and war, but there's other war gods. Baal, god of murder, kind of famous. And Merkel, god of necromancy and death. And they were all given the power by death because he was bored. He got tired of being a god of death. He needed no worshippers. That's how powerful he was. And he's like, here, you can have it. I'll get it back eventually. And he walked away. So they don't know what they made of that, but he's still around. He just doesn't care. So.
Do you know all this? Who's telling me this? Do I know this?
It's just common. Really, they would have to tell you if you're not familiar with your culture. But he's a bard. It's kind of common around here, so it's no role needed. You guys are skilled enough to that point.
I'm a bard with no history.
You see this glow coming from this end of this archway, and that's what you see. Right now, that's all you see. You're not in there yet. Oh, wow. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
What did I do now?
What?
What did I do?
So is it glow in the room?
You see a glow in the archway entrance as you approach.
Okay.
Now, and you've read the runes at the top. And if you look in it, the glow is nice and warm. It's light, essentially.
Well, that looks inviting.
Are there any sounds coming?
Huh?
Are there any sounds that can be heard?
Crackling.
But no,
Fire.
but no talking, no skittering.
No humming of magic, nothing like that.
Is it concerning that there are fires down here?
It could be just medical fetus fires.
It's been a long time, I would say, since this erupted. I don't know it would happen again.
Oh, I gotta get the proper paper out.
I'm just concerned that there could be vagrants or something down here, or
Vagrants?
miracles.
Well, they did say it was one way.
Well, if they are vagrants, they didn't come through the temple.
Fair point.
Well, we decided to go on this adventure through the catacombs. Let's start this adventure.
Unless you would like to find an alternate route through all the evil skulls of death. Which is fine,
I would take my chances.
Why no?
but the tiles pretty much lead you this way.
I would take my chances through the area that's at least vaguely traveled.
And you are doing this during an invasion of the town, so.
Yeah.
The priest said to follow the tiles. Following the tiles, we shall.
Occasionally you have to look for one, but you know what you're looking for. There's no need to do perception yet, anyway.
I'll start.
You wanna, discuss what you want to do or whatever.
If you guys need some light, I can make some lights appear as well to help guide our path.
Well, I know. I can see clearly into this chamber, I believe.
Yes,
Oh,
as you get closer, it becomes almost, well, it's still dim light, but it's
Yeah.
a lot more than.
Well, I've got 120-foot
Yeah,
dark vision, so dim
and
light's
now
bright
you can
light.
see color
Yeah.
because of the light.
Yeah.
So
I'll make
Yeah,
you.
dim light's bright, dark light is dim light, but I can only see in shades of gray.
Okay, yeah.
So if the room's dim, then it's like bright light to me. That's about 120 feet.
I think we're good on illumination. I think we should just go in.
Okay.
Unless you want to send Sam in to check and see if he gets shot again.
I prefer not at the moment.
turns into stone. That'd be a horrible trap. Alright.
Should we do some stealth checks?
Yeah.
It's up to you, whoever's going in, then do a stealth check, or just tell me if you're.
I can go in and scout around.
Or both. I don't. Whatever you do. Just,
See, maybe I can see something.
Well, yes, let's utilize your special abilities, my friend.
Let's see.
Yeah, 13. I rolled okay.
And 13 for me as well.
Okay. This is your stealth check.
You in druid form?
Yeah.
Yeah, just regular. I can talk to you still form.
I am hanging back and kind of like just watching in case I need to quickly cast something.
Steve here.
Okay, the barriers of this room are
Anxiety
pretty much
gesture.
the grid.
The grid part.
It's just it was easier than putting tiles together.
You drew. I don't know if you could have made this out of those warlock tiles.
I didn't have enough. I could made like the temple size, maybe up to like almost the pillars, maybe.
Yeah.
But I had to be out of tiles, and I wouldn't have enough walls, probably. But I could get somewhat this size. I don't know,
So I'm going to
probably 2 inches less.
let me double check something else about real quick.
It would have been a pain in the ass too. So. And I have multiple maps to make, and
Yeah.
like,
Be a hassle. So
it's
what,
taking them apart too. I have to take them apart and put them.
what I do is I would just like make one section, then another section. I have
I
like
do
6
that,
sections,
but
and-
I'm telling you, some of I don't know. It's. I'll do it on some maps. I use them. I'm going to use them. I pay for them. I'm using them.
right, exactly. I'll come up with a reason to use.
I will find a reason.
I will before I start sneaking up, I actually I'm not casting big dancing lights. I'm actually going to cast the medium form to make it a vaguely humanoid shape
Okay.
that looks like a botswan holding a lantern. And I'm going to be stealthing up, but it's going to be kind of moving in front of me
All right, show me where you are and where. Well, you don't have to know where it is.
because
Use whatever item you're using for your double or a light or whatever.
I'll look startled and scandalized and shadow you.
As soon as you hit that area.
Now keep in mind, those are lights. They're not an actual creature.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that his lights?
That's
yeah,
a light.
dancing lights.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Nothing happens.
I myself have
Damn it! I gave it away. It didn't matter.
I have my spooky I have the spooky light on me just on me
Okay.
going on.
You look like you're from a Disney Halloween house. For some reason, there's spiders. You see shadows of spiders crawling around, and you're like, "What the?
And I'm going to start.
Damn this dagger!" And it goes to use me in your right hand. You want to use me in your main hand. You know you do.
And
It stops.
I'm going to start moving up as well. I'm keeping this kind of at 15 feet in front of me as I'm moving as well.
Okay.
So it's kind of going kind of like this. I'm going to move at the same time, kind of.
All right. The walls are actually carved out for the most part.
Okay.
There's less natural stone here.
I would get to about here to where, because the light was right here, I don't know if that same trigger thing happens.
It does.
It does. Okay.
Suddenly, these braziers, which was what was giving off the warm light, which were warm glow, burst flames. They just like they intensify.
What did you do?
They are now like blazing.
I like look around.
It is
trying to
bright
step on
light
anything,
in here.
and I'm like,
Completely bright.
I call out. I thought you were supposed to be sneaking.
As
He's sleeping.
In the
not
middle.
Sneaking.
or this really horribly drawn hand is a symbol of Torm. It's carved into the ground. It looks much nicer than that, but in that reality. And it doesn't glow or nothing. It's just a carving.
How deep does the etchings look?
About a half inch.
Okay.
It's smoothed out. It's old. It's been well worn.
Okay.
It is Torm. It's completely recognizable. There is a large door at the end that has a gauntlet on it, just like that. But the door is in the shape of a gauntlet with an eye in the middle, and the eye is glowing.
so when we got that close, the flames just flared up. Okay. Well, that's concerning. I like take out like the cutlass. And I'm like,
Perhaps it is Torm welcoming you.
Your cup.
I'm not exactly. I'm not exactly.
Does anybody
too
follow him,
religious. I don't know
or is
why
he
he
going
would
in by
welcome me.
himself?
I'm following him
So,
maybe like 20 feet behind.
I'm gonna go in
5,
as
10,
well.
15.
Torm is the
20,
god of protection.
25, that works.
This perhaps could be a safe place for us.
We're gonna let you move, you John. Repeat.
I'll
Remember,
probably-
you have potions and.
I got one on me.
maybe over here.
Then move me straight up 5.
That's fine.
Well, actually, like 2 more. Yeah, right there.
And roll initiative.
And go with,
Once everybody's in, roll initiative because the druid just set something off. So. That will say your and when it
Okay.
matters, it's fine. And
You're right.
So I
all right, let me do this my slow way.
What happened?
0.
Hey.
5.
Jeez.
Yeah, the flames. I was like,
You're concentrating real tough on the.
on the dancing
The,
lights.
the flames freaked you out.
They keep wanting to go away, and you're like, no.
Stay together.
Nano.
Stand
I
target.
got a 14.
When did you learn to do that, by the way?
What?
I'm asking a character.
I don't know. well, no. I was.
Tia.
I would say
10.
in my spare time, I've been trying to work on a couple of spells and odds and ends, but haven't had a whole lot of time to myself to be able to do it. Thankfully, now that the caravan was over, I was able to study something.
3?
You learned that just in
So
time
I'm,
where.
Huh?
Somehow I can see in the
yeah, I
dark.
understand.
I mean, I've always been able to see in the dark. Further, I mean. Yes.
Things always just seem to happen when they need to happen.
Okay, since I'm last, let me go look for
17.
Okay, since I'm going last, let me try and find a cannon miniature. I thought you for a second.
And Paladin isn't here right now.
Did I get a what?
Cannon miniature.
Cannon miniature. I don't know if he has one.
After my turn, if you need something for tonight, I can get my ballista out of the car.
Okay.
I know he has cannons, but you'd have to buy one.
Those cannons are a little too big to use as emplacements for his ability because they take up like
And
a
there's
2 by
less
2
enemies and
square.
stuff, so.
But
Oh
once
my
my turn
God,
goes,
really?
I'll go grab the
Okay.
ballista.
You may not be going on this. Okay, so
Are you gonna name your new goodie Nick?
That one, oh man.
Nick Cannon. I was gonna make a joke about
I hate it.
the guy that played Cannon, but I can't think of his name. So we probably remember that old show.
I can call it cannon, and when I shoot it, take the picture.
Oh, there you go. That's very good. I didn't think of
there
that.
you go. All right, initiative. Here's what happens.
Oh, better name. Better name. Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka
You
Joe.
see the braziers not just flame up, but start to smoke.
Hey,
And large amounts of smoke, huge amounts, and it starts to form, but not come to fill the room.
oh, this is joking.
What the hell is dragon?
That's exactly what the note says. What the dog hells is that?
We're all gonna die.
Well,
I didn't want a picture of this.
Please don't say anything to us. Maybe it'll go away.
As it begins to attack. It looks hostile, definitely.
looks like a smoke dragon.
There we go. All right. That would be Kano.
So, hi.
As it roars.
Does anyone speak Draconian?
Yes.
Why? No, I don't.
This fire shall destroy you interlopers. He does.
Please talk to him.
I'm pretty sure he does.
It doesn't mean us any sort of virtuous future.
I agree to destroy your corpse.
He wants us to leave.
He's going to cremate you.
So I.
Smoking will kill you.
And
Literally, I'm going to kill you.
What's
it's
the
some sort of
language?
health advocate.
There you go. It causes cancer. In 10 to 20 years, you will have cancer. Ah!
Oh, I'm gonna have cancer in 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, there you go.
I will go ahead and knock over the pillar.
You win! Alright, go through the That's all you had to do.
I am going to move right to the middle
You explode.
of the eye. Anything happen?
No, you move to the middle of the.
And then I am going to create as close as a copy of this as I can right in front of it. But it's only a 5-foot cube shape,
Okay.
and it's just looks like a little smoky statue. It doesn't move.
Okay. Gotcha.
Give your piece.
Is it all?
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
That would be Nano.
Those around, I'm just using it to hold that down.
I'm going to shift you with the bonus action, and then I'm going to dash. So that's 5, 10.
As far as I know, he just said it's telling us to leave, even though I heard him saying he's going to eat us.
I was joking, sir.
I don't know if you were joking or not. I just want to go with what he
It's
said.
speaking of Draconic. Essentially, he's translating in his own words.
Exactly.
You will have cancer soon.
So
I'm gonna move over to here and
Butt
hide
cancer.
behind this pillar.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth?
If you
hide?
want. Not sure. But he did see technically.
I assume it's just some sort of a
Or
guard.
behind something also. So.
How high is the ceiling?
Oh, it's good.
At
100
least
feet.
this high.
Yeah, it's
Could
probably
you
100
fly?
feet.
You could fly in
It's
here.
a cavern, 100 feet. So yeah, it could probably
You can fly
fly.
it.
I can't fly for jack shit.
Oh.
I was thinking about using a
Well,
spell on it.
Eventually, you could turn it into something else.
7 to hide.
I think. Huh?
7 to hide.
Okay.
Not very well.
You're like, guys, I'm behind the pillar. Shh.
Don't look behind here, okay?
Doing the Homer Simpson whisper.
If you look at me, oh no, okay. Anything else?
I don't mean to alarm you.
Tia.
If you look at me,
the
you're
brains.
uninvited to my birthday party.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't have no work on him. Well,
Have we decided? This is a free action. Have we decided whether or not we're going to attack this thing?
I had a pure chance to attack it, and I didn't. I just put a little picture, a little image of itself right in front
Does
of it.
seem hostile if you want to change your action.
I'm going to follow your lead for now and slither behind one of these pillars as well, and attempt to hide. Oh, good. 20.
Okay. Zir? Zir? Not Zephyr. Zir.
Are you going to be the one that starts shooting at the monster first? Is that your niche?
I think it's massive, man. I don't see any of you attacking it. I'm not gonna try to attack you.
Yeah, it like I said, it flamed out, came smoke. It looks smoky. You can see through it almost. Well, not really. It's just smoke.
That thing's a predator.
There's plenty of light. That's
Stay
what you
away
can see.
from it.
I'm going to double move.
Okay. Or you can move and dodge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi.
And
Put it right.
A little light zombie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How far away can it be from you?
120 feet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The individual, if I do individuals, they can't be more than 20 feet apart from each other.
Mhm.
But as a single thing, like they can just be within 120 feet. Oh, and that'll do it for my turn.
You got a bonus action, don't you?
I used it to dash.
Oh, okay.
Bird was sitting on my shoulder.
The bird dies.
No.
Is it a bonus action to move that thing?
What?
The reason
at
I'm
this
asking is
point-
because you could. Did you dodge though?
No.
Because I say if you move, you could dash without using your bonus action, then you should have your bonus action to dodge.
I can't make it that far though. I can only make it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you move an action,
Okay.
and then you can use your bonus to hide.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Instead of moving that thing.
Yeah.
I know it was Oh, what's this? I got it here. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Not that I'm trying to tell you how to run your character. I'm just.
I've never played a rogue.
I know that's why I played.
It's gonna be 22.
Jesus.
And that'll do it for my
That may
turn.
actually be a problem for this. Alright.
I'm gonna go grab Ernie the Ballista out of my pocket.
Alright.
I will be right back.
Ernie the Ballista. I didn't know you named him.
Ernie the Ballista.
Alright, bear back.
You I'll let him take a picture and then I'll get on. There you go. It rolls, its wings spread, the flames burst forward, and then that's you, right, Ernie?
Mhm.
No, that's over here.
Oh, who's that?
That's me.
What was
Mr.
your
Right Cheater.
stealth?
4. No, 7.
I was gonna say I thought you had a 7.
God.
Yeah. All right. Instead of like flying, it starts flying its wings like this, and its eyes gonna flare. And it doesn't fly over there. It just turns into like a giant smoke cloud and just squeezes through like nothing. And I just broke it.
Would you break?
No, just a little thing. Didn't do much. No, didn't break too much. Go out, didn't there?
It didn't break too much, Snap.
And it's like spread out along the wall like that.
Oh boy.
Sorry if it gets in your way there, Ernie, but
Too bad.
Yeet.
Yeet.
let me see. What will it do? Is it gonna do a normal attack?
So it didn't attack me, and I was right in front of it, talking to it. You guys were hiding, but I'm standing in the middle of this symbol, so it makes me wonder. What does it take?
It comes toward you, but doesn't do this or this or this. It enters your, it like tries to enter your mouth and your eyes and your nose and ears. You need to do a con 15 check.
Oh, Jesus, 15.
And it burns, it smells, it's like, I don't know, brimstone.
It's like Taco Tuesday in
Huh?
the bar.
10.
Okay, you need the, I said 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 11 fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
He may be resistant to it. I rolled really high. That wasn't a bunch of dice, that was just... And you now have disadvantage on attacks because you're choking. Every round, at the start of your round, you essentially roll again to stop choking.
Is it damage every round?
Huh? No, it's just him getting disadvantage on like attacks and concentration and stuff like that. Essentially, he's choking and coughing. That's what it is.
Apologies, Ernie. I don't have the ballistas on me. I think they're at home.
So he brought you candy to make up for it.
I got me candy.
There you go. And then anyway, he's like spread along the wall. He's choking. He's like, as it tries to enter his body.
Excuse me, what?
Yep. He squeezed right through. He didn't even fly over there. He just turned into a cloud and went. And you see like all four of the braziers are essentially connected to him as he flew over there.
Oh.
So I look at you, I glance at the braziers, and I nod.
And that would be Carbon. I'm sorry, I almost forgot you. If I didn't have this thing, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
You can see him and you can hit him. His armor class is pretty well weird actually. Just tell me if your attacks are magical.
Let's see. No, let's see.
Okay, that's about as good as I can get for attacks. There you go. Kind of sounds.
So, well, attention, I summon my ballist. My
Okay.
other cannon.
Okay. What does it look like?
Look like Civil War style cannon with gears and legs on it.
There you go. Okay. I just wanted to.
And it's a fourth ballista, so that's the bonus action. Let's summon it.
More of a long echo. Tried to follow echo. But yeah, it's close. Need more base.
All about that base.
Where
So,
drop
as
boost.
my main action, we can cast Fireball.
Okay.
Oh, why not?
That's
God
magic.
damn it.
Is that considered a magical attack?
That one.
Yes, firebolt would be magical.
No. You hit the pillar behind you. Even though there
Hey,
isn't
you're
one.
banned.
Apparently you conjured a pillar.
He attacks the little one.
He attacks your, yeah, he attacks you, he attacked the light. Yeah, or he attacked that little dragon thing if it was another enemy. It happens. Put it in dice jail.
I was trying to
Alright.
get it to attack what was in front of it if it was going to attack something. But
It would be Cam's turn. I think, yes, that's right.
so I walk over here. I look at the fire. Does it look like it's fire? Does it look
I need you to do a perception check.
magical? Anything
Oh,
like
we-
that?
Yeah.
Woo, that will be a 15.
That is a symbol of Bane.
Symbol of Bane.
That's on the brazier, yeah.
On
And
the
it is
brazier?
kind. Seems to be some kind of magic, but you're not really sure why. And the brazier is like kind of bolted to the ground.
Do I feel heat coming off of it?
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Does it feel like flames, or does it feel? Does it?
Definitely fire.
I don't feel like magic, like it's a magical fire.
Oh, it's magical too.
Okay.
It's just not like the
The fire isn't
firebox where-
magical. It's just the item is, or the effect. Something's going on magically. You'd have to study it, essentially. But yeah, you know it's something magical. Anyway, that's a symbol of. I said Bane, right? Okay. Bane.
That changes what I was going to do then. How far are you from me?
Me?
No, him. 60 feet. I was right there. Before I walked over, can I retcon that I gave him an Bardic Inspiration?
Sure, go ahead.
That way-
Look,
that
so
way-
this
that
is
way you can
2
cough that
rounds
out-
later. I
Cough
buy
that
it.
out of your lungs, hopefully. Well, I was going to do that, but I forgot, and I was like, wait a second. I thought it was 120
Well,
feet,
you're,
but
it's
60
been a while.
It's 60 feet.
I understand.
All right, so
Remember, yeah, you guys have inspiration,
I am going to
which Ernie probably should have used.
take my shield,
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
and I'm going to put it over the top of that fire to see if it snuffs that out or does anything.
Does not, and it starts burning your shield. And the smoke just goes around it.
Goes around it. All right, so I'll pull my shield back. Am I able to still like maybe try to kick it, and knock the brazier over?
You can try, yes.
All right, so what do you need from me?
Uh,
If it's strength, I'm screwed, but I can still roll high.
it is strength to knock it over with a shield, or you can do direct damage to it, but fire damage probably it's immune. You'd think.
All right, well, if that's the case, I am going to shoot it with a Eldritch Blast point blank.
Okay. I gotta write this shit down. Okay.
That will be a 25 for all of 1 point of damage on that. But
Tink.
I also get +4 now, so it's 5 points of force damage.
Okay. You damage it. But it's still up.
And I'm going.
Or you could done a strength check with a shield or whatever. So
Well, no, I wasn't trying to knock it over. I was just.
you're damaging it.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could snuff it out. If it didn't, then I'm just going to shoot at it.
Yeah, you nick the brazier. Essentially, you take off the handle. They do damage to it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. All right.
That's it.
Okay, that would be Nano. This giant smoke cloud seems to not look at you anymore.
Is the saving throw against the choking stuff at the start of his turn? Or after
Yes.
his turn?
Start. I thought I said it. I'm sorry.
Well, I wasn't. I know you said it, but I couldn't remember.
I don't remember. I know it was start though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Using
Use
your
inspiration.
Inspiration. What'd you roll? A 1?
It
rolled
was,
off.
It was a 12, and then it
Slid
rolled
off.
and then it hit 1.
Oh my god.
On an inspiration.
after inspiration. Yes.
Oh dear, I feel bad. Anything else?
Um,
Well, that's just the start of this time.
Oh yeah, that's true. You just have disadvantage when attacking with things that take a roll,
okay.
or essentially
Oh, it's like a
things-
poison condition.
It's like a poison condition essentially. But you're coughing out.
Yeah.
It's not continuing burning unless he attacks again. But his attention has been diverted. So obviously, he's like, as soon as you like hit that thing, you saw this thing go. His head looked direct. Well, sort of. Yeah, he's pretty much taller than a pillar. Yeah.
I'm gonna move over to here.
Okay. He's going to get an attack.
I'm dead either way, so I might as well risk it. I can't reach him.
Yeah, 11 hit points is like, what, 3/4 easily of your health?
He
I
rolled
was at
high.
17.
How you at 17? We had a long rest. We should have been full.
That is full.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear.
I'm a
so-
sorcerer.
All right.
Well, I only got 7 more than you, so.
That was good. Well, I'll re-roll that. Never mind.
But has he got inspiration? Oh, sure.
No, it was cocked.
I know.
But he still rolled high. So
How high?
he rolled a 15 on the die. The first time he rolled a 17, but it was cocked. So that
All we got to do is beat a 16.
yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
his plus definitely. Oops, that's the wrong die. That's a D8. All right, it's 3 damage from the claw, which is really low for him.
A lot less than the 11 I first got hit.
He rolled well. When he rolled that, it was nearly max damage. So it was like almost a crit.
Yeah.
This time he just rolled really low. It happens. Nice for- It
Uh,
burns. It's fire damage if you're resistant. I don't know what type of dragon you are. So,
Gold.
aren't you?
So gold is fire.
Yeah, don't you get resistance? Oh no, me not get it this
I
level.
mean, not good. It's 6. You're draconic sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, you should probably look it up because you probably would have taken less damage. Because we should find out before you die.
Sorcerer 5e, look it up.
Well, while they're looking it up, I'm going to investigate that brazier.
Okay, perception.
Something better than what I've been getting all night. Perception, wisdom, 13.
So did he take dragon?
Ball, a symbol of ball.
Yeah, he's draconic.
It's recognizable. You don't have to do a religion check because you're technically skilled enough to not worry about it. So
Don't look like it.
it's essentially a known skill. So it's a symbol of
Yeah.
all.
Alright.
It is hot.
Just
But
I'm going to cast.
you know what you're looking for,
you
so
can
it was
spend
really
the
low.
sorcery point to get resistance at 6th level.
I'm going to cast Dragon Breath on myself and give myself Acid Breath.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can attack in the same turn or.
It's a bonus action, isn't it, for dragons, casting Dragon Breath?
Don't know.
Let's find out.
What's the spell?
Because it's here, the spell and the ability are different, maybe.
You touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided that it has.
Yeah, it's a
one.
bonus action to
Bonus
cast
action.
it, though.
Yeah, and you don't get resistance till 6th level, and you have to spend a point to get gain resistance for 1
Oh,
hour.
sorry. Oh well.
That's fine.
So you can use it then. And,
Dragon's Breath?
Yeah, he can use his bonus action. And
you can use it.
Alrighty, then I'm going to breath attack this brazier.
Okay, that's number. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna automatically hit it because the creature has to make a dexterity saving throw against
Yeah.
the breath. So
Alright.
You
it's gonna
automatically
hit it. It's bolted to the ground.
Yeah, it's bolted to the
Thanks for
ground.
that.
No, it
I rolled
moved.
that
It
one.
gets up. No. Just, go ahead. Damage.
What is the damage on here?
As you spew acid on it, you breathe it.
How much is it? 3d6. Not bad.
However, now it has its attention back on you.
That's fine. I got a whopping 6 damage.
Yeah, you did more damage too. Slightly. It starts melting. There's coals coming out. So the handle falls off.
Hold on, before you get
But
too
it's still
far
fine.
into the narrative, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to
Oh.
re-roll 1 damage die.
Okay.
7 damage, not 6.
Okay.
So they got 1 point more.
Yeah.
1 point.
It's always worth a try. Hell yeah. Yeah. Send the
Are
coals.
sorcery points on long rest or short rest?
Long.
Long.
All right. And I guess that was it.
Yep.
Kia.
Not likely to be efficient, but should be flavorful. I will take, I'll metamorphose into a Pachycephalosaurus. Those are the dome-headed dinosaurs that ram real hard. And I'll
You
do
going to
Give it a headbutt.
attack or do a strength check?
2, 3, 4, 5, and then charge at it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then try to smash it with my head.
So is that a strength check or just an attack?
It's an attack.
Okay, it's an attack. All right. Just,
Yep.
You will take some fire damage. But
That's alright.
I know. It's understandable.
He's hard headed.
Join me. Join.
14? Does it have an AC greater than 14?
You're fine. You hit it.
Alright.
It's
Hey.
pretty much not. It's hard to not hit it.
Can I hit it for distance? Or
We mean distance.
trying to just break it off its hinges or something?
That's what you're trying to do. Essentially, the damage.
Okay.
So
Alright, cool. Alright.
that's a strength check if you want to do that. But you're doing damage to it. This is already melting. So
2.
I'm gonna get my other knife.
Right.
I understand.
7, 9,
yeah, I was wondering.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
You put a big ass dent in it. It's not destroyed, but it's messed up. With the acid, you can see the coals inside. And it seems to be like pulsing.
I look dazed and sort of like totter back and forth.
Oh yeah, and you do take some damage. You take 1 fire. I rolled minimum.
A little bit of a coal came out.
Yeah, apparently the big bump on your head kept you from burning a lot. So. 0.
Alright. One, two. I don't think I can sneak attack an urn.
It has to be a living creature, I think. And that's that one. It's really easy to
Yeah,
hit.
you can only sneak attack a creature. Yeah, he can't sneak
Yeah.
attack a door or something like that.
Well, use your magic attacker. Use me.
Yeah, I'll probably be using magic.
Use
Attacker.
me. Use me. You want to use me. You'll be fine.
The fixtures that hold it to the floor, does that look like more of a job for like handyman's tools, or do
You
think
could
like
use thieves' tools if you wanted to, and it would be a dex check. But you are in combat.
attacking it?
Oh yeah, I already hit it for
Yeah,
5 damage.
he took a chunk. He took the handle off.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do?
And that thing's taken 22 at least and still up. Metagaming.
I can't do this.
Yeah, that one's messed up. That one's falling apart.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assist you in trying to break it. Missions I want to attack or use athletics?
Do you have the attack cannons or the defense cannons?
I chose force bonus at the moment.
Yeah, he has attack cannon.
Nice.
Is it steam powered with magic energy or chemically clockwork? You said it's already clockwork, but I was just wondering.
Clockwork charged with ether.
Okay.
So magic.
Yeah, in realms there's everything. It's just it tends to be more medieval.
Well, he's a gnome, so he could be a lantern gnome.
And it's realms, so he could be from Atlantis.
Looking for Eberron.
You could, because there's portals that come to realms a lot. Realms is kind of messed up. They have everything.
It's a dark sun. But that's
Except Dark Sun's almost impossible to get out of.
19 and 18.
But you're from realms, but don't worry about it. It's all good.
So I'm attacking. I'm attacking twice.
Oh yeah.
I'm using. My main hand is.
I'm sorry, I forgot to contact. Go ahead.
Oh, not a problem. I'm attacking twice, once with the rapier, once with the dagger.
Okay.
Once with Colonel Mustard's dagger. So it was 18 and 19.
Absolutely hit.
Okay.
You need like an 8.
So the cutlass does.
Matter of fact, you probably shouldn't have to roll, but I said 8. So. Essentially, it's the toughness.
The non-magical cutlass does 5. The Colonel Mustard's dagger does 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Vote, so she has to kind of pull some stupid-
21. Okay. That was you, Zero, right?
Yep, that'll do it.
That's this dragon. He's like, wait a minute. You guys are ripping that apart. You did more damage though. You see it come from behind. It just like goes through the pillars like a cloud of smoke.
Sure. So come back from behind, eh? That's awesome.
It just goes around like that, and like it's nothing. What's wrong?
I was just trying to see the camera.
Okay. I didn't know if you can see me or not. All right. Since you did the most damage,
It's a good view though.
it shall enter your lungs. Do a DC 15 con check.
Let's see how we do.
On that one.
No, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna try my inspiration to try it again.
Okay.
13 plus 5. So.
I'll do it. You take half damage, and you are not choking.
Hey,
5 damage.
hey.
As it burns. Burn.
Does
Smells
his
like
cho-
sulfur.
Does his choking continue as well, or does it stop when
He
starts?
failed, so yeah, his choking.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to find out. I'm kind of watching to see if you're still choking after it made an attack on him.
And then that would be carbon.
So, too close for me.
As you're over there, you can see it looking at you, even though it's looking over here too. It's like its eyes are going through its own head.
So, what I did
Is
is
it
my kid
while
attack
they're
it.
going through
You
its
can
own
see 2
head,
red
or
orbs
is
that
it-
go look through its own
Maybe
smoke,
Jackson's chameleon. I like that.
essentially.
So, what is action? You like cannon.
Rango.
So is the energy gathers to the
I think in there, quick snap.
then it can and lets up a blue hyper beam.
Okay. And that's magical, technically.
It does 2d4. Make a spell.
Is that considered a magic attack as well?
Make a ranged spell attack. Originating from the cannon is one creature or object within 120 feet. On a hit, the target takes 2d4 damage, and the target is a creature is pushed back 5 feet away from the cannon. That ain't happening. Not his size.
Right. He's pretty easy to hit. But he's also made of smoke. Yeah, well, never mind. I think pretty much hit plus.
So 6.
Yeah, you hit him. And what type of damage is this?
2d force.
Okay, force. Oh yeah, he's screwed.
Ooh. 10 damage. And for my action, Firebolt.
Oh, that's only a bonus action?
That's a bonus action.
Nice.
So 11 plus 6 would hit.
Yes.
7 damage.
It seems to do nothing to him.
It's fire.
Yeah, it's also magical though, so it does do. So it's half. It does some damage to it. But I'll tell you in a second. That's half damage. So that's okay.
Better no damage.
That's true. I'm just trying to figure out the damage. Math. Okay. As soon as that happens, you see the braziers start to flare up, and it starts to close. Doesn't mean you can't destroy it. That's why I'm just saying. You see something happen. All right,
What
Cam.
happened?
Well, when he did the damage twice, these chunks of smoke, you see it, and they start closing in.
Oh, I see. You regenerate space.
I think you probably got a better opportunity to damage more than me. I'm gonna go more support roll on this. What's the range on that? 60 feet. So I'm going to step back just a little bit because I don't want that thing to explode.
Yes, it's Camster.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I can actually get to right there. So I'm going to stand back here by this pillar. I'm going to look over there and I'm going to say, hey, Biggin, don't you know smoking's bad for your health? I need for it to make a
Cancer is bad.
I need for it to make a wisdom saving throw versus DC 14.
It passes.
It passes?
For some reason, nothing happened to it.
Okay.
May not have a brain.
Interesting.
It's like nothing there almost when you cast it.
Okay, well, I guess I'm done.
You've learned something. Nano, when you're ready.
I'm going to
This
dragon
thing?
breath the brazier again.
Which one?
The one I'm standing in front of.
Oh, okay.
This thing does not seem to have a mind,
All right.
friends.
Whatever you want to do.
You need to make the dex save.
It's gonna fail, Dex.
Yeah, you can't
It's
make
an
it
object. It just stopped you.
Yeah, you're just doing damage every round.
You just go up to it and go, bleh.
Let me.
That cat thing. I took backseat cat using cat. Dragon breath. You know that sound, right?
I'm sure you've turned into a cat before.
11 acid damage.
Okay. It's barely a stand at this point. It's got like a crystal that's glowing. I hear that somewhere. Anything else?
That'll be it.
That was your bonus though, wasn't it?
Is it? I thought.
No,
No, it's an
bonus
action
is
to
the
cast each
cast.
turn.
Oh, it was a cast. Okay.
It's bonus to cast action.
All right. I'm sorry. Tia.
Wait. Bonus to use, because it's a duration up to 1 minute after I cast
Yeah,
it the first time.
for 1 minute afterward, as long as you're maintaining concentration, you can just use an action to keep up the.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus to cast, but an action to use.
There we go.
You made quite a lot of use of that spell in one of the campaigns with your twin spell.
I will make a screech and a series of clicks, and then fire this, diagonally go after this brazier over here, charge it.
Which one? This one?
Far right,
Far one?
back right.
Are you going to be leaving the reach of that thing in front of you?
I am.
Okay.
I have to charge.
Yeah, you get bonus damage if you charge, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Do
This
a
is the most-
perception check at disadvantage.
A disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're charging, you're attacking. You're not paying attention.
8.
Okay, you attacked it.
Attack what?
That.
Okay, yep, that's, yep, alright.
All you need's an 8.
So you want me to have disadvantage on my attack roll against the brazier?
No, disadvantage on the
On
perception
perception
check.
that you did.
You're trying to see if he's noticed a symbol on it before you hit it.
Oh. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 6, 13.
13 damage.
Yeah, bludgeoning damage too.
Okay.
Don't.
I feel like that's the friendly one.
Might be. So I call out.
Anything else?
Well, that's kind of metagaming, so I'm not
No?
gonna do that.
Okay. 0?
Friendly what?
No, you. Well, I don't know if that's metagaming at all.
Yeah, because I didn't think about it until you mentioned that. So
I didn't mention anything.
you mentioned, whether he noticed something. So,
No, well, okay.
so to me, it's metagaming. So I'm not gonna do it.
So the DM metagamed. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't metagame. I took information that you gave and extrapolated information
I'm not
that my
rushing
character
you, I
may
just
not have
thought
done
it
otherwise.
Alright.
I'm gonna take this brazier in front twice.
You're over here, right? That's
Yeah.
your bird. I recognize the bird. It's
Yeah, I'm over with bird.
the toucan attacks.
It's sitting on my shoulder at the moment because
Oh, you're crazy. That's not parrot, I guess. It just goes click, 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 click.
I love the sound of like happy toucans going. Ah. It's so damn funny.
That's what they do, yeah.
That's going to be 11 and a way higher.
Okay, so you hit it twice.
6 damage on the cutlass and 2 damage on Colonel Mustard's dagger.
It's magical, isn't it?
Yes.
It's +1? Okay.
I rolled a 1 on the d4.
Gotcha.
And offhand attacks don't get modifier.
Unless you did.
I know.
Fighter
I
one.
thought about
Right.
it. I thought about it.
Would not be a bad dip.
Well,
I don't know if it's worth it just for that extra
fortunately, this one's almost
3
about
to
to be
5
destroyed.
points of damage.
So you get an attack of opportunity on it, which is odd for a cloud of smoke, but you know, it's huge. You know, it's not.
What type of attack?
Whatever melee attack.
It'd be-
essentially.
Yeah, it'd be a melee.
Unless you
attack.
have a special combat casting. So.
Yeah, do you have Warcaster?
Oh well, then you have to
It'd be
just
melee.
hit it with something.
I rolled a 10 to hit it with my fist.
Okay. You do 1 point of damage
Woo!
plus your strength modifier.
Woo!
So it's 1 point of damage. You know, it doesn't notice. Okay.
You punch the
I'll
cloud.
put it down anyway. This is a lot of work for 1 point damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Then you shouldn't have given me the opportunity to do
I
it.
know, I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
1 damage is 1 damage.
He's like, where are you going? I'm the target.
Like 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
He's going after him because, well, that one's about to. Yeah, that brazer's. Oh, it's almost gone. He puts his face into the brazier.
Oh.
You didn't think a cloud of smoke would actually hit something, and then back, but apparently you rolled a 1. Well, that was great for that. Anyway, that would be you, Carbon.
Okay.
You rolled a 1. It's not fair. I guess he's supposed to go down every combat. Anyway,
It's a new tradition,
it's a new tradition.
like getting poisoned or swallowed.
Or swallowed.
So I mentioned you know a bonus to attack.
What are you attacking? The creature? Okay. That's
14.
cocked. Go ahead and reroll.
Maybe better. Succeed.
Okay. That pretty much hits. Whatever you hit with. What is it? Fire damage or what?
Psychic damage.
Okay. Psychic.
Right, force damage.
Force damage.
Okay. I was going to say psychic.
10 damage.
How much?
Force.
10?
6 force.
Okay.
And then turn into my half fireball down. That's all I can do.
Okay.
That hits. 18.
You do damage. It is slightly getting
And
healed, but it's really slow.
so what? 3 out of 5.
More damage. These do 5 more damage.
That's fireball.
Oh, it's firebolt, so that's half. So,
So then the 3.
alright. It rounds down. So, 2. Yeah.
Hits, but no damage.
You think. Okay. Top of the order. That would be Cam when he is ready.
Alright, Cam is going to
I should take a picture of this. First, my keyboard.
give up trying to attack that thing because apparently it's brainless. So I am going to
Yeah, the sounds it was making were just
Move.
part of it.
I'm going to move over this way towards the middle, and I'm taking my bow fiddle and I'm smacking it on my shield and saying, "Hey, hey! Air for brains, over here, over here!"
Right, Ian.
And then I'm going to what do you call it?
Hunter's preview.
Yeah, I'm having a brain issue today. I mean, it was bad at work too. What's it called? Eldritch Blast at the one right there.
Oh, the brazier or the creature? Or?
Yeah, the brazier. Well, 12.
Yes.
Roll
Which,
another freaking 1.
this one?
Yeah, so 5 force damage. And apparently my dice don't roll higher than a 1 if it's not damage.
It's like Futurama.
You
You
take
have that brain thing.
the
I
other
already
handle
did
off.
it.
5 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Oops, I guess it's a little higher. Okay, it's you see the ember in it. That's about all that's left of it.
I've had
This the stand is pretty much a little bowl now. There's no
today.
rim.
Just words and
There's
stuff
no
like
handles.
Right out of my mind.
That would be
Even though I knew what I was going to say.
Nano. Yeah, of course. He's rolling. Of course, it's Nano. I was thinking. Oh, did you do your con check?
Oh, no. I should
You don't see your fear token anymore. Not that you have. I think you have spells that ignore a name.
16. I'm finally free.
Yeah, you get the smoke out. A little black ash comes out like spit. Okay, now what you do to
I
it?
stop coughing to immediately go.
For
For 7 damage.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. This one or this?
The one I'm standing in front of.
Okay, how much?
7.
All right.
Is it still up?
Wait a second. No.
It is obliterated.
It doesn't explode. It kind of melts. It doesn't. If it exploded, that'd be kind of unfair.
Yeah. Alrighty.
And as you do that, this smoke disappears from that. Well, essentially, there's smoke, but and you see the drain like phase in and out, and it's got big giant holes in it now. I would tell you how much damage it does, but that's a surprise.
And then.
It's not regenerating that part.
I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm gonna check for the symbol on this one.
That would be Merkel.
Okay.
These
It's a
symbols are
Merkel.
common enough to recognize. You guys have skills. That's in the book, believe it or not. Unless it's obscure. These are not obscure. The history might be.
First you didn't see it, and you did. It was a Merkel.
Merkel is essentially a skull and a scroll, or it's just a skull with a triangle. I forgot which one it
I
is.
prefer the location it's found in.
It's Necromancy, essentially.
Okay.
You know it's an evil one. Tia.
I'm gonna go headbutt the brazier he's at, so getting my charge advantage.
Now keep in mind, if you headbutted that one, it's already got damage.
10.
Okay. You only need an 8.
3. Yeah, sure, 5. 8 plus 6, 14.
Okay. You put a dent in it. You take some fire damage. You take 3.
Kill myself.
Yeah, you just having to roll low damage on you. That's about it. It's still 3, but you know, that's just for attacking.
3 damage is 3 damage.
The bump in your head is like starting to smoke.
Oh no.
All right, Zir. You're right in front of it. It's almost gone. The dragon's about to eat you. It does other things other than you'll find out. All right.
No.
You're about to destroy something.
Send the bird
The-
away. If he attacks the bird and it kills it, then it can't attack you, and you can attack and walk away, no problem. One reaction per round.
20 points.
And if it misses the bird, then it's wasted. Or if you really wanted to get away, just dodge, move, and then I'll just wrap that one in the turn.
Be the big braves there.
Pretty much filling my camera. I don't have the
SIM card?
yeah, I just have the base memory. I didn't get one.
I do like your idea.
What was his idea?
That seems like an asshole thing to do, though.
What are you thinking of?
You can summon it back and then.
It's true. Okay,
And look, we even got bracers to use.
so I'm going
That one's
to.
a brawl.
So I'm going to send the bird
No.
to go fly and go help my friends.
So it's leaving the dragon's reach.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. It hits. It dies.
Okay.
It goes, whoa!
Valiant effort, friend.
Actually, no, it goes, it looks at you oddly.
Clack, clack, clack.
It turns into ash.
And I'm going to attack this brazier twice.
You see these little pieces of ash just fall from the sky.
Both rolls got above an 8.
Okay. It, I believe, is gone now.
High damage.
It had 1 hit point.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it?
It melts down. It doesn't explode. That'd been cool, but it doesn't do that.
And then,
And you see the dragon once again fade. Bigger and bigger holes. As it screams.
I'm going to start booking it away from the dragon because he used his reaction to attack
Yeah,
the bird.
that's right.
Where are you going?
No, not toward that one. That one has Torm on it.
Do we know that?
We don't.
Oh, we don't?
No.
We don't for certain, but we.
Right.
We kind of assume by the, the 3 are your enemy.
Yeah.
And there's 4, so.
And I found out which symbol is on this one, but I couldn't say anything because I was at the end of my turn. So
Right.
at the beginning of my turn, I'll say it.
You can say it any
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Oh.
it's a free action. It's inconsequential.
It's not like for 6 seconds you suddenly can't talk.
In previous games
long as
I've
it's not
played, the
speech.
DM said no, you can't do
No.
that.
Well, as long as
So,
it's not over a minute or something, you're like,
yeah,
If you don't
we're
make it
fine.
Hey, hey, Merkel's on this one.
Don't attack that
Merkel.
one. Merkel!
And I go, yeah, Merkel!
No,
Oh, your joke.
not
Wait,
a
steal my
Merkel.
That was his joke earlier.
Oh, that was
So,
pretty
like,
good,
joke.
actually.
I
Okay.
did it. That's why I used it.
Okay, yeah, Zero will start heading that direction. He only gets 30 feet, though.
Oh.
So,
You were right here.
yeah, I
so
was
then
right there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, because I don't have.
Oop, I picked the wrong one. Oh, you were right here?
Yeah, I was right
5,
there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, I only get 30.
So that's
Did
your,
I?
that's your move.
Well, I use my bonus action to do attacks too.
Did
Oh,
the
yeah,
dragon
yeah.
die?
What?
Did the dragon die? It's all right.
No,
No,
it's
it's
still
still there.
there.
It's just very.
But it's
in
almost,
pieces.
it's got big ass
Here,
holes
let
in
me
it.
put the holes in it so you can
No, that's like $300 worth of plastic, I think, or something like that.
No, that's probably about $3.
I don't know how much it is.
Plastic.
Did
wise.
Rob-
Numbers,
Yeah,
you
that's that one
know,
Rob printed
things.
a long time ago that somebody commissioned that I've never sold.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh yeah, and he just gave it to me, and I was like,
He had it in the office for.
I liked
months.
it. I liked it.
Oh, it's awesome.
It goes on my computer. Looks really neat. I used to have the.
And he's black, so you can just kind of like paint a little bit, make him your black dragon.
Actually, that'd be like a gargantuan. Or,
Oh, so you.
I just went.
okay. I got distracted. Oh, that would be him. What's left of him? Well, let me see. You destroyed. The nearest target
And I'm
is.
still banging on my shield.
That's you?
Yeah.
Well, you're the nearest target at this point. It doesn't know who to attack. Well, at least they're on that one, though. Poof.
So it doesn't flow directly at it?
No.
Damn. That was exactly why I stood in the middle there. I wanted it to flow.
Now, it would have
past me.
attacked you, but they're pretty much attacking its source.
So I
So.
was trying to get its attention, but I was also doing that strategically. So if it went to attack you guys over there, I thought it would.
You've
just
been
go
doing more
straight.
damage the druid has, so it's going to definitely attack you. It does a claw for 6 fire. Might not be doing much damage, but that's because I'm rolling bad. And it's hard to kill unless you. Damn it. Okay. Carbon, which is what this is mostly made of. Just the, the more you know. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Little star.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like you got people blocking the thing as big as that is.
Is that it?
You're attacking him?
Yep.
Okay.
5 damage.
Okay.
Hit. 5 damage.
How much damage does your thing do when you attack?
2d8.
Oh, 2d8?
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't match fireballs.
Yeah, I know the fireball. I thought you said 2d4 earlier. That's why I was like, what?
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Right, Cam. You're up
I keep
again.
going to look at something on my phone when I remember, and it's my turn. All right, so this thing's just ignoring me, so I'm going to say screw it. I'm just going to attack that thing. I am not rolling my damage when I roll my attack this time. Another 12. Let's see, I haven't rolled this, and we're going to roll it in the box. Hey! It's
Damn.
almost looks kind of like a 1. So that'll be 11 damage, force damage.
Okay.
And then,
A handle flies off. There's a hole in it. There's coal spilling out. It's still up.
I need support, not front line, even though Jason's not here, I'm going to pick up the slack. Alright, so I'm going to stay right there.
Okay.
No, actually, no, I take it back. I'm going to move over here and look at this one.
Symbol of Torm.
Symbol of Torm. Hey! Torm's on this one! Don't attack it again, Tia.
Thank you. I'm glad you did that, because otherwise I'd have been like, I'm going to strike out.
They're all evil. Only druids. The first religion.
You don't have to be lonely at druidsonly.com.
Druidsonly.com.
Does that complete your turn?
Yep. Cam. Nano. I don't know, he's always on his phone, that's why I have to.
10?
Yes.
10 acid damage?
Alright. As you hit it, the flames, it melts from acid all over the floor. It disintegrates, the crystal breaks. Once again, the dragon is, it's barely a wisp now.
Will you just die already?
It is getting some life from that, but I'm not gonna say no. That'd be Tia.
So this
There's
brazier,
hardly anything left of this, but its wounds aren't closing up anymore.
so the brazier, is it still?
It's connected to it, but you don't know what the purpose is.
Well, I'm gonna.
You can back up.
Yeah, that's right. I can back up 25 and then run forward 25.
Yeah.
Ah!
Like you're
19. 5. 11 plus 6 is 17 bludgeoning damage.
You go right through it and hit the wall, and it dissipates.
The
And
brazier.
this brazier turns off.
Oh no, he was attacking the brazier.
I know.
So that
This
brazier.
dissipated.
Oh.
This brazier's gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was
I
already
thought you
gone.
attacked this.
No. That's the last brazier.
Oh, the brazier was already gone.
Yeah, the brazier's already gone. I
Oh.
assumed you attacked him.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, it's gone. That brazier turns off.
This one turns off.
Yeah, it's turned off. It's not broken or nothing. And you see this. You see a little wisp of smoke go around you. And this starts to rebuild. Slowly.
That's over.
To the door!
To the door.
It's resetting itself.
Oh, good.
You don't know if it's part of the brazier or the building.
But why would Torm help Merkel, Bane, and
No,
the
no.
other one?
Well, the clue was
Oh, this will go away after a few minutes. After
Alright.
a minute.
It may just be attempting to reconstruct the.
once you study it and have time, you do.
Yeah, I had an idea. It's like those three were corrupted, and
Right.
the room might be trying to just rebuild them all to be Torm braziers.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, I'm not taking a chance to stick around and find out. But
If you had destroyed that one, it would have gained 20 regeneration around. And every time you destroyed one of those, it lost 100 hit points. And it was regenerating with them.
yeah.
So it went from like 5 around to 20 regeneration if you had destroyed that. Because these would have flared up and got more powerful. It's an obvious trap, sort of,
Yeah.
device, but it's supposed to be. You could have just run over to this, like.
I like the paint job on it.
Also, there's a keyhole in the bottom of that. It looks like where you put a sheath sword.
Keyhole in the bottom of this one.
Yep.
Hey, we have a sword.
Hey,
We were given a sword.
It would have turned off the other ones.
Banes. I wanted to do. I was Oh, I might have found that out if I would actually did Thieves' Tools checks on them. God damn it.
It's hard to see because of all the ashes, but you would have been able to. You'd have to actually do an investigation check, and it would take a minute. But and it attacks.
You didn't help.
I'll metamorphose out of
I know that
Simple
sounds.
Swords.
That's just to say it's to keep non-Torm believers out, essentially.
Just throw the sword at the trash.
But don't you only get 2?
I know, but this isn't that efficient of a form. I did it for flavor.
Now you look at the door, I assume, which is a gauntlet with the eye,
I was almost dead.
and the pupil looks different from the carving.
How does the pupil look different?
More like a lizard eye
Oh.
rather than a lizard pupil.
Everybody looks at you.
Everybody looks at the poor turret.
Is Torm one of the gods of the lizard folk?
No, not my tribe.
Not my tribe.
And you said you shifted out, so you're back in the
Hashtag not my tribe.
Yeah, not
How
my
much
tribe.
health do you regain from a good apple?
As it happens,
One.
One.
I'm not
Yeah,
able
it's a
to
good
speak
berry,
for
and
all
you're
lizard
full.
people.
You're
It also
satisfied
gives you-
for the day.
It gives you
What's your
nourishment
health
for 24
at?
hours too.
I'm at 7.
We have potions too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realize that you're.
I'm one of these people that my healing.
You're pretty much out of combat, so go
I always
ahead
look at it. It's better to bring someone up from 0 than to bring someone up with a higher hit point that might drop down again eventually, anyways.
Yeah.
I should put these away later.
But unless if I had more spells to throw out, I would. But unless you guys want to take a short
You
rest,
wish, yeah.
No, we don't have
That
time.
takes an hour, yeah, and you're having an invasion to
Yeah.
take out.
exactly.
Oops, I bumped the camera. Hopefully it's still working.
No, there's fire coming out. What did you do?
That's not good.
All
Alright.
right. Little fireman.
You wish to investigate
Oh,
the
there you go.
room, the door, the pillars, whatever.
So the eye on the symbol on the door is different. Does the
Do you
carving,
touch it?
Not immediately.
Investigate it. That's what I'm asking.
Well,
I'll
my
investigate
question.
it.
My question before he investigates, though, does the carving look fresher than the carving on the floor, like more recent?
It's about as old as the carving.
Okay.
Let's he do an arcane check?
So investigation.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whopping 8 for investigation.
It's a temple
I'm
of
arcane.
Torm.
So,
Absolutely a temple of Torm. Maybe. The gauntlet may be something else. What?
18 Arcana.
You know the braziers are repairing themselves. If you checked out the door, though,
I did.
okay. It didn't do anything. We'll just call it an intelligence check. The pupil is not a lizard eye. It is a keyhole
I was just about to ask
For
how deep
a
was the
sheath.
slit.
Yes.
for a sword, which the priest gave you. Now, if you had the paladin with you, he already had a sword of Torm, which has a notch on it.
I'm sorry.
Click.
You want me to use it? Is everybody ready?
Or you.
Yep.
I was
Is
going to
that
go
all
check
you-
out
well,
one
it's
of
up
the
to you.
pillars. I was going to check out one of the pillars to see if there's anything of interest, carving,
Well,
runes.
That'd be an investigation, and why he was investigating, and only so I assumed you just did it.
13, because I rolled a 14.
I'll do a.
There's nothing really cool about them at all.
I'll do a quick sweep around
Stupid
the room
pillar.
to see if maybe there might be anything left.
Good paid job, by the way.
I'll do a super quick sweep around the room to see if there's anything maybe like laying on the ground that could be useful.
Perception.
Okay. My perception. Fuzzy, help me look around for stuff. 15.
No, just
Nothing.
dust.
Okay, I'll pull out the sword, and if everyone's ready, I'll put it in the keyhole.
Okay. Shoot. Click, click, click.
Does the
Looks like you've done that once or twice before.
This
Never.
the gauntlet, which is like just starts lower
I thought it was going to go like this.
and smash you.
Live long and prosper.
It just slaps you across the backwards. Why'd you do that to me?
the hand just turns around and just goes.
By the way, it didn't take the sword with it.
So
Take it out.
if we didn't use the sword of Torm, would it have went?
No, you would have had to done a thief check. You would have had 3 chances before something bad happened.
Oh, good. Good, good.
Okay.
Nothing bad ever happens when you mess with it.
Yeah.
Is now the best time to be passive aggressive.
Yes.
I'm always passive aggressive with him.
What are friends are for?
Exactly.
Friends are-
The hand
Yeah, friends.
comes down. Talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand.
I got him all. Hey,
What's beyond the
beyond
door?
it, it's like darkness, and it's like a
Perception check.
sort of a not hexagon, but flat roof, angled like that, and it's a corridor of black marble with like sort of copper inlays. It looks nice, but it's clean, no dust, nothing.
Oh,
Copper inlays?
Is it like a
It's
natural
like
vein?
copper. It's probably pseudo. What?
Is it a natural vein of copper, or is
No,
it
it's
worked
this is
copper?
crafted.
Okay.
It's not not even carved out. It is crafted.
How-
The stones have been
Does it go
placed.
straight?
this is.
It does go straight.
How far?
It goes about 120 feet and then goes to the left, and you see this no more, or you see ace, or actually you see a little more black stones, sort of going to the left.
All right.
Put your guard on the stone.
It's hard to see
Bird's
anything.
dead.
It's all blackish.
There's another one.
It's hard
Takes an
to
hour.
distinguish
Takes an hour.
detail even with dark vision.
Of course it does.
But you can see down the hallway, and you can go, so do you go that way?
Check out the copper inlays first.
On it.
It's just coloring, really.
Oh, it's not
It's
like
just
real
decoration.
copper?
It's clean though. It's completely clean. And the oddest thing is there's a little bar before you go in to the
Like
black
a little
marble.
ledge?
It's cold. This one's thicker than the other, and it's cold.
How cold? Like refrigerator
real-
cold or freezer cold?
No, refrigerator cold. It's not freezer cold, but it's colder than it should be. It's like you can feel like something running under it, like
So
water.
it's between freezer and refrigerator.
I am going to roll for an intelligence check for my character. He might have heard of something because I don't want to be metagamed. That's strange. You'd expect dust to be in here.
What bottle of wine did you freeze her for tonight?
The air
Not
is-
that I've been into too many
Two of
catacombs.
them with the.
The air is stale. There are no more.
It's easy.
There are no
We're
skulls,
playing fast before we get to
and that's about it. It's a hallway.
Well, there, shall we?
Certainly.
So,
Use me in your right hand.
how wide is it? As wide as that 15 feet or 20 feet you got there?
Yes, that's 20 feet hallway.
Okay. So, I guess,
This place is quite large. It's not really a.
I don't know if you can
Cave.
really, nothing to hide in here.
No, but we can attempt to muffle the calls.
Yeah. So, I'm going to try and walk quietly.
There are no torches or anything on the walls.
I'm gonna try stealth check. Obviously, there's nothing we can really hide behind, but we're gonna try and be as quiet as possible as we scout ahead.
Yeah, and I'll probably be a little bit ahead of you because I got the dark vision just in case.
I'll be behind that.
I've got a 21 stealth.
16.
You've trained me well.
Natural 20, 25.
Well, as you
I'm real quiet.
you keep following the stones, I assume, instead
You're
of
so quiet
belching
because
and
you don't
routes.
have shoes.
I don't have
Be
shoes.
real quiet? Monkey quiet. Quiet as mouse. You heard that commercial?
There are multiple like hallways to the
Okay,
right.
I am
left.
not stealthy.
But we're supposed to take the first left at every stop, right?
That's up to you. That's what I'm worried
I
about.
think so.
You see, sort of a.
Unless we have no choice, yes.
The last time you saw one of those thick bars of like copper, the thicker ones, you see another one, but this one's been like bent up, and there's like no water under it. It's not cold, and there's a hole in the wall,
How big is the hole?
about 20 feet wide, and it's jagged.
Is there anything on the edges of the hole, like little bits of rotten meat, flesh, slime, goop?
Yes, and
Yes to all of it?
yeah.
Is there any kind of smell from it?
Oh.
You smell a little bit of sulfur, some
Well,
rot,
carbon's around, so I'm
sulfur, and probably rot, which are separate, believe it or not.
well, we got Tia. She's always got the rot smell from the
I
fresh
assume-
meat. So
Don't be so
I,
mean.
I would assume that the.
But not good rot that way. Yeah.
I would assume,
not good rot.
I would assume that the
Not
sulfuric
the
smell may
rot.
have something to do with the lava tunnels. or
It's
whatnot.
possible.
Hey, it's not me this
Are there
time.
is there any of that like sulfur colors on the wall, like that
Yeah, the
yellowish?
dust is coming into this area, and it's not clean anymore.
Let's just clarify this hypothesis real quickly. So we're in a beautiful work stoned tube with Mastercraft, copper veins working around all over the place, and now we just see this hole in the wall. And it smells like rotten sulfur.
Yes.
Yep. And you don't know where the back stones are anymore.
Is the hole in the wall
They're gone.
blocking? Not blocking because of the hole, but I mean, is it like?
Wait,
So
is this in
we
the
went
west
up
side
to the
wall?
left turn, right? We made the left turn. That's where the hole in the wall is?
Yeah, and then there was another hallway that keeps going this way.
Oh wait, hang on a second.
And
Wait,
then you've lost the stones.
is this hole in the left side wall?
Yep.
Okay.
Does inside the hole look like it's been worked? As recent as the
so
rest of the tunnels?
It doesn't look placed, or it looks carved and broken, but it's been carved well. Not well looking. It's kind of jagged, but it's still solid.
Is there more path beyond this hole? Can we just ignore this hole?
It's really dark, but
We can, but we were supposed to take every first left.
and you've
Is
lost the
this a hole
stones.
on the
But
left?
the hole,
Yeah,
the
holes
hole
on
of the
the
wall
left.
does not look. And I would assume he would have told us. Well,
But he's
we-
never been back here. That's what he said.
he said it's been a while, and he said take every left, but he didn't say even if it didn't look like a left.
He doesn't even lie well.
You could always look at it, go in there, and see what happens.
I
Or
am.
keep going, and then you could be going the wrong way. You don't know.
Can I do a nature check to see if an organism could have made this, or if this is like a lava tube or something, or?
Well, there's. I asked him if there was like rotten meat or goop or anything on the edges of the hole, and he said yes.
You do hear kind of bat sounds also. So
Vat.
bat.
Oh, vat sounds.
That sounds.
So while you're looking, I'm gonna use my minor.
Frankenstein.
I'm gonna step in the hole about 5 feet,
All right.
and I'm gonna use minor illusion, and I'm gonna cast 30 feet down. I'm gonna make the sound.
It's
of,
pitch dark, but you have pretty good vision.
oh yeah, I can see up to 120 feet. I got devil's sight. I can see in magical focus.
You are in a sort of a hallway that's kind of rough, but it's carved oak. It's solidly carved,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes this way,
All right.
and
So
left, and it curves around.
is there a curve within 30 feet, or is it straight for 30 feet?
You go in, goes to the right, then to the left.
All right. So I'm gonna go as far as
And
I
you
can.
see,
So I'm within 30 feet of the first curving.
Okay.
And I'm going to, because I have to be within sight. Well, actually, it doesn't say within sight. Hold on. I would imagine I gotta have line of sight. And I'm going to make the sound of like rats going, and like some skittering sounds.
As you approach a hallway,
Okay.
it sounds familiar, very familiar.
So I stop,
But
and
the
I'm
thing is, okay, it's coming.
cocking my head.
It's coming from inside you.
Can we still see you?
I don't know if you got dark vision.
You
I'm
could have followed him for
I'm
all I
probably
know.
about 15 to 20 feet in right
I
now.
have regular dark vision.
Regular dark vision.
Regular dark vision.
It's familiar. You can do a performance check or a intelligence check.
Oh yeah, let's use intelligence. Yeah, performance.
It's the shark song. Do, 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 do. No, it's just her.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Because I rolled it. I got a 9. Am I picking anything up?
A 9?
Yeah. Because if I don't seem like I don't know if that'll work. I'll use my inspiration.
It's a
It's
really
a lot better.
okay.
That's 24.
It's the same song you sung in the inn. It's
And
coming.
I'm hearing it from inside me,
Yep.
like how you can hear your heartbeat sometimes.
Yeah. And it's overwhelming you, sort of.
I will.
The closer you get to the little doorway, which is sort of another hex, but it's more rough. And you do see a slight glow. It's hard to tell. You can start seeing color, but it's really dim light.
I will
I don't know if they're following you or not.
slowly
Yeah.
back up towards them to see if that feeling or sound fades.
You seem sort of out of it.
The
You're
farther you get away, yes.
I'm not even hearing
It
it.
fades. Matter of fact, it goes away.
Okay. No, I kind of like.
But it's the exact song.
Did anybody hear that?
Is there gas?
No, that was me.
I knew it was going to say it.
I knew you were
just
going to
knew
say it too, and I was going to, and I'm like, this isn't the time for my character to be making a joke like that. But
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Guess what? I'm a swarthy pirate. I
I
don't
know
give a shit.
it. So I was like, the song I played earlier in the tavern was resonating inside me the closer I got to that next doorway?
The Takadu Fukin D minor.
No. It was Baby Shark. Were you not listening?
Oh,
I don't know what he performed, but
Baby hippogriff.
that's what you hear that
So
song.
summon a can to keep it up.
I was saying small kobolds, do 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 do, small kobolds, do do.
I mean, and it wasn't you. You weren't the ones humming it. That's the thing, or not humming, but playing.
Yeah.
all right.
It's
so
weird.
we
Like-
hallucinated.
Because it
to go to
wasn't
this
as good
hall.
as you.
Is this a wise decision to go down the hallucinating hall? Nano, do you want to go next?
None of you heard music.
In undangerous situations, a hallucinating hall would be right up my alley, but I'm not sure about now.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do a between subject design. Nano, why don't you wander down there and we'll see if you lose your mind.
All right.
Okay, you go toward the door.
Yeah,
You don't hear anything. You do see a slight glow, and it's like a orangish red fire glow, but it's really weak.
Someone else
And I
try.
didn't see the glow when I was
Can you
going
hear
down?
me?
You did. I
Yeah,
said you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
just
no.
really dim.
I can try.
I'll try.
Really dim?
Yeah, you can see color if you have dark vision, essentially,
I've got
as
that.
you
I think
get
it's just
closer.
you.
But it's really
It
hard.
may be.
It doesn't help much.
Nano's just fine. You're losing it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'll go.
He's gonna try moving up now.
Do
No.
it, Carbon.
None of you go crazy or anything.
I'll hear it.
None of you hear music.
Yeah,
I hear
no,
nothing.
maybe it's some sort of like egomaniacal thing that's going on.
Maybe something's trying to call out to you. For good or bad.
Maybe it's a music rival.
You don't have a dark past, do you, Kim? Do you have a
Well, of
past?
course not.
Oh boy.
Why would I have a dark past?
Oh.
I am just going to test something, just in case. I shift into the form of my sister Mel.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So my
The
hair
lizard
grows
man
long and
freaks out.
silvery. I get like a more feminine shape in the clothes.
Yeah, you're a woman all this time.
I drop about an inch.
Oh, and you're smaller.
Yeah.
I
Two
am.
taste.
I can be many things, and I wink. Well, I can be many things, and I wink.
Yeah, they can.
Oh boy.
It's their response.
Good, everybody.
So then I'm gonna. Where am I at? And then I'm gonna walk down the hall in that form.
Okay. As you get closer to the hall, you hear the music again.
I hear the music. I still hear it even in this form.
None of you hear it. Okay.
You're going crazy.
Is it like painful?
No,
or...
no, it's just you
Like-
don't know why it's playing, but it's not you. Because your
Just something
style
you
is
say louder
different.
rather than actually
Your
assaulting
performance
senses.
check was to check this. Check what you just. It's not you. But it's the same song that you played in the end.
I'm not used to being underground, so I don't know how well this is gonna work. I'm kind of going like this. I'm trying to remember where, like how far we might have traveled and the distances. I'm trying to like maybe see how close we would be underground to the tavern. If I was a dwarf, I'd probably be good. This
You'd
is
be
probably-
fine if you were a
You're
dwarf.
still
But there's no way.
Probably a
No.
very difficult check. but
No, there's no. There's no way.
There's no way, just too many.
You know you're going toward the sewage system, essentially,
Yeah.
from what he told you.
And the sewage system
You're-
would be.
You're not. It's not like you've gone miles yet.
Yeah. Well, we all the place was only.
It's large. It's large, but it's like
Yeah.
wide in different directions.
So I step back and I say,
A lot of lava, rocks, stuff like that.
if no one's hearing it, I'm not sure what's going on, but it doesn't seem to be affecting me.
It does. It does stop. though.
Yeah.
It finally stops after a little bit.
If you're comfortable with hallucinating, I'm fine with you hallucinating.
I don't hear it anymore.
Well, it's some sort of ephemeral mini embolism or something. I'm not a physician.
So I guess we continue.
Yes. You know, in my species, normally the male deposits a spermatophore on the ground, and then I pick it up with my cloaca.
Okay.
No arcane talk around here. No, anyway.
Arcana check to decipher what the hell she
You
just
do
said.
not want to do that. No, just kidding.
I choose to fail.
Okay.
I just do it to have fun.
You do see one of the black stones. Though.
It's just a way to do.
I point out the black stone.
There seem to be several missing, but this one started. It's
Actually, like I pointed out by like doing a little glowing light for prestidigitation. To
and
show
that
off, show it
will
off.
be a break. Why I set up the map.
You know, cloaca is actually Latin for sewer.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So my
Damn,
weird
that's mean.
excretory screw hole is
I learned it from a pigeon documentary.
called a
Did that really
cloaca.
upset you?
What?
When she's, or were you saying that in character?
The character.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't think you were that sensitive or any at all.
Remember.
I said
I
cloaca is
know.
spermatophore.
I know, that's why he's like, come on.
Guys, I'm desensitized. I work in a building that's mostly women. I hear things.